What's going on there, folks? Earthmaster here checking in. It's been a rather windy day today here in California. October 15th, 2020 is the date, 7:32 p.m. West Coast time. As I mentioned, the wind's been pretty crazy out here today. PG&E's been shutting off power to various areas around the North State here in Northern California. And it's looking, well, my power went off a couple times, but it only goes off for about 5 seconds each time. And that pretty much kills my router, my internet, and which cuts down the stream. So we have not been able to stream consistently all day today. I will try one more time tonight. It is still a little windy tonight, but not as bad as it was earlier today. So hopefully everything goes on, and or hopefully everything stays on, I should say. Latest earthquake here on the Earthquake 3D Globe, 4.1 there in South America. Looking at the overall picture here, pretty quiet still in this region, out here in the Pacific and the West Coast as well. Looks like some more activity over here around the Mid-Atlantic region with a 5.0 earthquake there, striking the Atlantic region there. Hold on one second here. Just going to go ahead and do a update video since I'm on here real quick. So here's the USGS map once again. There's that 5.1 out, or 5.0 out there in the Mid-Atlantic area. 4.8 or no 4.1 right here in the Chile area. That latest earthquake there on the map scale. Yeah, so not a whole lot going on, folks. This is kind of newer activity over here along the Ecuador area, Sumatra region. This area right here known for some large earthquakes as well. Just got looks like a few 4-pointers over there in the cluster, and the largest in the sequence here, a 5.4, and some varying depths there with the earthquakes, indicating some possibly increased movement here. Obvious increased movement, but potentially for larger quakes here in the near future with that activity going on there. As far as the West Coast goes, relatively quiet out here. You can see the 2.5 and above map showing not a whole lot. Got to go down once again to the microscale region to even see any activity out there along the West Coast. And at that, it's not very active. A couple more quakes than we had last night there in the Salton Sea region, in the swarming area, where we seen that major swarming there, what, week back or week and a half back? Almost 2 weeks now, I believe. But not a whole lot of activity there, just a handful of quakes and microquakes at that within that region. Same for up through the Ridgecrest area and into Nevada as well. Some quakes around the Garlock Fault, but those are all microquakes. Up here in the Pacific Northwest, still seeing some surface quaking from the tremor activity along the North American plate and the Juan de Fuca plate over here. Idaho still seeing some activity as well, but overall we're looking at some fairly quiet activity here for the United States. Tremor department shows the, let's go ahead and check that out. Where's tremor? Right here. Check the tremor out real quick. Just about the same, if not a little bit more than last night. You can see the tremor being picked up there in western Washington, and also now looks like it's moving there to the north a little bit there into Vancouver Island. Underneath is the key word here. This is not surface quaking or surface activity, but tremor being reported there and picked up along the Cascadia subduction zone there, about 40 to 50 kilometers down, somewhere around there, about 40 kilometers or so. And this has continued for a good, since about the, I'm wanting to say since about the 4th. So we're looking at about 10, 11 days of activity there, and that's not slowing down yet. Still showing some good activity there into the Cascadia range. Some earthquake activity recently. You can see this showing up there on Norris Junction down here. A couple small microquakes and whatnot. Also showing up on numerous other stations within the vicinity. Purple Mountain also picking that activity up there as well. But no major swarms, no major quakes out there in Yellowstone National Park. And that's a good thing, right? What else we got out here, folks? I'm just hoping my power stays on. It's been pretty windy today. Like I say, there's quite a few folks, thousands of people, more than thousands, I'm not for sure the exact number that's had their power shut off just due to the extreme winds we've had, and they're super dry. Everything's really dry out here. We haven't had any rain, and it's not good. We need some rainfall really bad, and I just don't see it. It's not showing up anywhere in the extended forecast at all. This day in earthquake history, we've got to go back to the 15th, not the 16th. We haven't fast forwarded yet, or we haven't traveled to the 16th yet. Island of Hawaii, 2006, an M6.7, pretty big quake there. Of course, a lot of that's all, I'd say most of that's all volcanic out there. Numerous people suffered minor injuries and whatnot. Tsunami right there, looks like, with a wave height of about 10 centimeters was recorded. 10 cm, is that right? 10 centimeters? That's not a large tsunami. But yeah, they get some large earthquakes out there. Remember last year? Was it last year? The year before? Yeah, I think 2 years now, maybe, where they had that big quake out there near Kilauea volcano. That started all that lava and fissures in the ground and whatnot. It was pretty crazy. 7.1 back here, 1997 on this date in earthquake history. Pretty good sized quake out there in Chile. 7.1 magnitude quake there. Quite a few unfortunate fatalities and damages, and lots of houses and whatnot being destroyed there. 6.5 out there in Imperial Valley, California, 1979. I was too young to remember that. Some fatalities as well. 6.5 earthquake back there in 1979, Imperial, California. Alright folks, I'm going to leave the stream up. I hope it will stay up. I can't guarantee it. I really can't. I'm hoping that the rain, or not rain, I wish. I'm hoping that the wind will calm down a little bit here, so that the power will stay on. Just kind of looking at volcanic spectrogram images and whatnot. These pick up, here's the seismograph stations right here. That's that little small darker line, and these are the spectrograms readings at various stations around the area, or at various times, I should say, on different stations, different types of instrument stations here, like EHC, HAC. Some of these are horizontal, vertical type seismograph stations there. It's kind of cool to look at every once in a while there. But the activity is pretty quiet. Sometimes you can see a harmonic tremor and whatnot when you're looking specifically at those. But everything's looking pretty good for right now. Alright folks, we're out of here. For some reason the stream goes down tonight. I probably will have to wait until tomorrow when the wind dies down completely before I can fire the stream back up. So we'll see how it goes. In the meantime, have a good night folks. I'm gonna make the globe a little bit bigger. Stay safe out there.